A brief technician at the National Weather Service
Right.
with East Boston. That's where the forecasting office was in East Boston, and for most of the forecast office for most of New England. Well, you have to remember that this is what we call the 100-year storm, and as in football, they'll say records are made to be broken, and I think such was the case. We had all the information was available to us, and we made our forecast for the information that the forecasting tools gave us, and this is what the conclusion came to. Probably because of the nature of the storm, maybe it probably was a little bit under forecast, but overall the prediction of a severe weather was surely in the minds of all the forecasters, and as such the forecasts were made. And of course the results of the weather proved to be a little bit higher and more extreme than the timing was no surprise. It came in on that afternoon of February 6th, and it got going in earnest, the extremes, during the afternoon, and at that particular time I was scheduled to go into work at the midnight shift, and I left the office in the afternoon when the storm was just exploding, and I got down to the 128 where I had to abandon my car because it became a blizzard and visibility was down. The conditions were very bad. So of course we just you tried to survive, and I'm sure there was so many people that it was affected during that time that were out in that particular time that had to account for trying to make sure that they were able to survive the weather conditions and try and move on from there. After that, the storm raged into the next day, and it took a couple of days for cleanups to get most of the snow, the roads open, everything like that. A lot of people were stranded. Some people had to stay where they were overnight and take precautions. A lot of storm damage, tidal waves, flooding associated with the storm, and it was quite an experience. And we've had storms since then, but nothing as extreme as what occurred during that period of time. I tried to make it in. I left the house, and I went down to 28, and I got down to 128 near the South Shore Plaza, and then the storm was really a raging blizzard. It became a raging blizzard, and any vehicle on the road had to be abandoned, and people had to look out for your livelihood. So I had to abandon my vehicle and make my way back here. And after I got here, I'd already got a telephone call from somebody at my office in the National Weather Service. Don't try to come in because the roads were just impassable and anything like that. So, in a couple of days after the roads were cleaned up, I was scheduled to go to work during the afternoon, an afternoon shift, and of course by that time most of the people were told on television by the governor of the state of emergency that only emergency people were supposed to be on the road, but I kept going on, and I went into work that afternoon, a couple of days later.